Hello teachers, welcome to All About Me. This video is intended for a training purpose which will explain you the step-by-step procedures to use the All About Me app to its fullest possible potential. In order to use the app, you should first install the app in your Android smartphone. I hope that you must have got the SMS from your institute about your login credentials, that is login ID and password. The SMS will look something like this. If you really go here, the school name will be there and the credentials are mentioned in that SMS. There is also a link which you will find which is highlighted in blue, which will directly take you to the app. So using this link, you can directly navigate to the app. If you haven't received the SMS, you should contact your school admin. They will resend you the SMS and you will receive your login ID and password. So once you click on that link, you can directly go to this app which will open and which will direct you to the Play Store. If not, you can and on the Play Store you can directly press the install button, or if you directly go to the Play Store like this, you can search for all @ and me. Please remember this @ sign is very important because otherwise the desired results will not come. So the first tab which will be listed on the search page, you can just click on this and again this will take you to the same app. Just press install button. The phone will ask you, the app will ask you to give the permission or grant the permissions for the app to use flawlessly. Please don't worry, this is not a malicious app and this app is focused only on education. Hence, in order to for its smooth working, you would require to give the permission. So please accept this and install it. So first it will download. Depending upon the internet connection speed, the app will get downloaded in your phone. It is about 8 MBs, and if you really have a very good internet speed, then it should not take more than 30-40 seconds to download this app. In my case, I am connected to the Wi-Fi. That's why I'm getting a good speed here, and it is getting downloaded within 20 seconds, 20-25 seconds. That's it. So now it is installing. Yeah, it will take a while for it to install properly. So have some patience. So once it gets installed, I will show you how to log in and how to use the user ID and password and so on and so forth. Yeah, so now it has been installed. So now you press on this open button. Once you open it, it will take you to the landing screen or a landing page of this app. There are two options here. Okay, one option is pull down to register, which you can pull down, but if you use this option, there will not be any connection between you and the institute. This option is primarily meant for the people who are who are not a member of any institute and they want to download this app for the admission purpose and some other purpose. So this app is it has many options to book the different courses, book the different look for the different study material, exams and so on and so forth. So that way they can register. But in your case, you are from the institute and you will receive a login ID and password. You are a registered member of the institute, so you will have to sign in. So please press sign in button. Use the login ID there. Okay, please make sure that you are typing it correctly. All the characters are case sensitive, and also the common mistake which is normally been done by many of the teachers is instead of the underscore they use dash, this is the underscore sign. If the login ID contains the underscore, they use the dash, and then they complain that they cannot log in because the system reverts with the error that login ID and password is or it's an invalid credential. Please remember that initially the login ID and password will be same. So you can just simply copy this login ID and paste it in the password. Later on, it is highly recommended to change the password. Okay, so I'm just logging in. Okay, so the first screen which you will see, it's more like a wall, it's more like a Facebook wall where you will see all the notifications. So these notifications, most of the notifications are automated, and many of the notifications are sent by the institute or from the other staff members. So the notifications which are automated, those are intended to make you aware about something which you have missed. Okay, it will give you the alert. For example, if you have not marked the attendance, if you have just somehow forgotten to mark the attendance, and so today is the let's say it's 5th of September, and you have not marked the attendance for that particular day, so very next day the system will tell you that hold on, you have forgotten to mark the attendance and you have to mark the attendance. So you will get that notification that you have a pending task of marking of the attendance. Now for this particular teacher, they have forgotten to mark the activity. So, whenever you take a attendance, you can mark the activity. So, if you can click on the attend notification header, and it will take you to directly to that particular activity. Okay. So, most of the notifications are actionable. Actionable meaning if you click on them, it will take you to that particular action. These notifications will contain, but not will include, but not limited to the notifications like you have arranged some exam, or you have scheduled the exam, and you have forgotten to enter the marks, or you have forgotten to enter the activity, or you have forgotten to mark the session plan or the lesson plan. So the system will inform you on its own that you have forgotten something and you have to do something or a particular task. So as you are aware, so many of the Android phones, it is very common as function. There is a app drawer, the three gray lines, parallel lines which you can see on the left. So that is the app drawer. You go to the app drawer. So there are many menus here. Go to your school, and voila, then you will have many options related to your school functions. So first and foremost option is, we'll go step by step. We'll go to each option and we'll see what is there in that option. So first option is of circulars. Here, all the circulars sent by the school are listed. Okay, so they are segregated and listed here. As you can see, there are many circulars. All the files, if there are any PDF files, any Word files, or any images, videos, whatever is there, that will be available in the circular. Okay, so this particular facility is for you to see the circulars, view the circulars. Then second option is timetable. We can go to the timetable now. So this is the timetable, or this is today's timetable. Okay, and this is your timetable. So you can swipe left and swipe right to change the days, and you can view the timetable for that particular day. This is your own personal timetable. Okay, so whenever you can see the green dot, you can mark the attendance for that particular class. So we know that in the school the attendance is marked only for one day. It's a full day's attendance. It's not a lecture wise attendance, unlike in the colleges where the attendance is marked on per lecture wise. In the school we mark the attendance on a day wise, on a daily basis. So basically, if you really see this, there are 4 green dots same for the 4 lectures, but all the lectures are the same class. So even if you miss to mark the attendance on a first lecture, you can first period, you can go and mark the attendance on a second period or third period or a fourth period. Okay, so don't worry, but this is not a lecture wise attendance or what you call period wise attendance. It's a daily attendance. So if you take any of the period and mark the attendance there, you will be able to mark the attendance. Okay, so when you click on this, you get an option that select operation. You can mark the attendance and activity. You can send the assignment. You can send the notification. You can add the marks, and you can see the attendance summary. Okay, so if you go to the attendance and activity, the class list will be available here. Please note that if you do not have an internet connection, active internet connection, I am just switching off my internet connection, you will instantly get this list. That means, see, now if I go to the attendance and activity, simply the list has come. So basically it is storing all the data in your phone. Okay, your class list is stored in your phone. So you are actually carrying the virtual attendance register in your phone. Okay, if the internet connection is present there, that time it will check for the changes in the class list. Okay, so don't worry if you do not have an active internet connection, you can still mark our attendance in an offline mode, and when you are connected to the internet, it will automatically sync that data and it will register your attendance in the system. Marking of the attendance is pretty simple. By default, everyone is marked present. Okay, as you can see, this is a class list. Everyone is marked present. All you have to do is just mark absence. Okay, so these are the students who are absent, so you can just simply mark them absent. Also, if you want to mark a particular student as a late or a half day, you can long press on this. You have many options like message to a parent, message to a student, mark as a late, mark as a half day. This facility is given for you to flawlessly communicate with the parents, but the message trail or the messages, to and fro messages will start only if you initiate it. Okay. Now, let's say if a particular student is absent for, let's say, for 5 days, okay, and he has not informed you, he has not, sent you the request to the holiday note, or there is nothing from their parents, and now you want to know what is wrong with this student, why he is not attending the class. So you can simply please press on this message to parent. You can type in the message. You can also add the audio file, or you can also add the photograph, and then you can send the message. Okay, so this can become an interactive message. Now, once you send the message, once you start sending the message, then the parents will be able to respond to you. So they cannot activate this message trail. They cannot start messaging you on their own. You have to activate it first. Okay. Now there is another option of marking the student as a late and marking him as a half day. Okay, if you mark it late, you can write a comment that okay, he's late today, and you can mark it late. Also, you can mark it half day. Same way, you can write a comment there why he has come half day. If he has already taken a position or not, that you can write it there and you can mark it as a half day. Okay. Now, there is an app for the parents also. That means the parents will also download the app and they can also perform some activities using the app. So, there is one function for the parents to apply for a leave. Okay. So, if a particular student has applied for a leave, or if a particular parent has applied for the leave for his son or daughter, you will automatically get that student as read. Okay. So, once you open the class list, you will see that he is marked absent by default because he has applied for a leave. So, let's say he has applied for leave for 5 days. So, you will get that you don't have to mark him absent for 5 days. There are few students like they go on a long leave like for 1 month or 2 months or something like that. Their parents shift to another country and it's a small assignment for 1 month. So for those students, they take a long leave of 1 month, and then you don't have to keep on marking him absent every day. So if he has selected and if the leave is approved for let's say for 1 month, the student will by default he will come absent for 1 month. Okay. Now, if he has applied for a leave and if you want to know why he has applied, so you can just click on the photograph, long press on the photographs. You will see the details of the students. Okay, and at the bottom you will see the reason for him to be absent. Okay. Now, when you want to mark once you have marked the attendance, you have to submit it. Please note that submission of the attendance is very important. If you don't submit the attendance, it will not get stored in the system. And we have seen in many schools that they just mark present and absent. They don't press the submit button. The submit button is located on the top, on the right hand side. Okay, so please submit the attendance once you mark it. Also, you will have to provide some activity what you have done or what you will be doing during that day. Okay. So if you don't really want to type something, you can just simply press on the recording button, and you can start recording your activity what you have done, or you can simply switch on the camera, and if you have already taken some shots or pictures, you can simply upload those pictures by browsing it, or you can use the camera and take a snaps there. Also, if the syllabus is loaded, then you don't have to mark the activity. You will get a list of the syllabus, and you can just mark. You just have to pick it that today I'm going to teach this, or I have already taught this. Okay. So this is about the attendance. Please remember, you have to press the submit button on the top. Okay, when you are marking the attendance. I'm switching on the internet connection now. Now, the second thing which was there, that is for sending an assignment or your homework. So you can simply go there. By default, everything will come there like a class, and because you are using it through your the timetable, that's why all class and subject are pre-filled. Okay, the assembly is the wrong subject, so I can go to another subject now, and I can say send assignment. Okay, so English assignment I am sending today. I can type a title of the assignment. You can type the due date. It is due tomorrow. So, and there is a due time. So basically, for the schools, the due time is not really important. So you can just open it and you can say okay. You can type a description of the assignment if you want to, or again you can simply record your voice, or take a snapshot of the blackboard. Okay. Or you can browse the file. If you have some files stored on the phone, or if there are files stored on the Google Drive, you can simply browse them and you can attach that file, and then again you have to press the submit button on the top. Okay. So once you submit this assignment, it goes into the assignment bank. Okay. So for 1 year, if you have given the assignment, so next year all the assignments are stored in the assignment bank, and you can see that you can just select this assignment and submit it. Okay. So it's a 1 year activity, or till the time the syllabus doesn't change, you can use this assignment bank year on year on a regular basis. Okay. Also, you can see that there is a button called given assignment. So once you submit the assignments, you can see that the assignment goes into the given assignment section. So once you click on this, you can also have a facility to mark the assignment. That means who has submitted the assignment, who has not submitted the assignment. You can simply mark that, okay, this guy has submitted, okay, Aradhya has submitted, Daksha has submitted, Arnav has submitted. So that way, you get a trail that who has submitted the assignment and where if the assignment is pending, and also parents get the notification that they have not submitted the assignment. The homework is not completed. That notification will be sent automatically by the system once you mark it. So it's very useful for the parents to keep updated about the child's activities and other things. Then there is a option to send a notification. Again, you can simply type a notification. Notification is nothing but you want to declare something to the parents, like you want to send some notification, you want to send some videos or photos or anything to the parent of that particular class. You can go and send a notification. Now there is a facility for adding the marks. Okay, if you have scheduled the exam, and now you are checking the paper. The idea is, when you are checking the papers, you should be able to enter the marks there itself. That means at home you are checking the papers and the phone is beside you. You can just add, once one paper is checked, the marks have been added. So if you do that, it will save a lot of your time. That means if all the teachers of that particular class have submitted the added the marks, the very next day the result is ready for you. It is available in the printable format. That means you can simply select the class and print the results for that whole class within 10-15 minutes. So it's a lot of time is being saved. All the calculations, all the grading calculations. Then there is the post-scholastic areas, descriptive indicators, and so many other things. Those will be done automatically by the system. It's very easy and it's very useful. Okay, and now there is a button called attendance summary. So if you have marked the attendance, you will get the summary of the attendance which has been marked. The third option is your assignment. If you are not using the timetable for giving the assignment, you can use this option. But I would recommend that you should use the timetable to give the assignments. Again, there is a facility to, you can go to the class, particular class, you can go to the subject and you can give the assignment. From the timetable, you can directly go to the that particular class and the subject, because you are just selecting that particular period and giving the assignment, so the fields are pre-filled. Okay, and then there is an option for admission, which is of no. Currently, you can just ignore it because this is not a admission period. Then there is an option for applying leave. So you can apply for the leave using your phone. Okay. So you can just select type of leave. Basically, will configure the leave policy and other things for your school, or if it is already been configured, I don't know at this juncture. But if it is not been configured, it will be configured, and you will see the type of leave which are available for you. These are the approved types leave. You can select the type. You can select the from date. You can select to date. And then you can just swipe left or swipe right. So it will show you all the periods you have during that particular those particular days. So for every period, you have a facility to select your replacement. So don't worry, you are just suggesting that in my absence, these are the teacher who will take my class or take my lecture. Okay, swipe left again. Then you can give the reason, you can give the leave time address, you can give the leave time contact number. You may have a different contact number for that particular during that particular day. Your regular mobile might not be working, so you can just give the contact number on which the admin or the school can contact you. You can also provide if it is a medical leave, you can also take a snapshot of the medical certificate and attach to that particular leave. So once you do that, you have to just submit it, and once you submit it, the notification goes to all the replacement which you have selected, and also notification goes to the admin or the leave approving authority for your leave to be approved. Okay. So if it has been if the replacement, they accept your request of replacement, you can the approving authority can see that, okay, and they can make a proper decision based on the selection of the replacement. All other facilities which are provided here, those you can see, or those I would request you to explore those facilities on your own. Basic things which you need to do, those will be available here. Rest all the things you can explore on your own and connect to us. If you feel any problem, if you get any problem there, our support numbers are always on. You can call us up and you can get the support for related stuff. There is also a suggestion box which you can use, and you can add the suggestion related to as a simple suggestion or a ragging suggestion. Ragging meaning, if you are complaining about the ragging, if there is a ragging activity going on in your school or college. Also, a library will be available here. Please note that if the library is activated, then you will see the books there. You can reserve the books, you can book the books, and you can get it from the library. So these are the functions which are currently available on All About Me on this app. There are many other functions which I recommend you, or I suggest you to look or to explore on your own. because I personally feel that that's the best way to learn, right? So if you have any doubts, if you have any suggestions, you can connect to us on support support at the rate veriferedu.com. That is veriferedu.com. You can send in the suggestions, and you can also send the complaints if you have any. Also, you can contact on our support number, which is 772 001 0007. Thank you, teachers. See you soon.